Good evening, Salve Regina University. I would like to make a farewell address to the Salve Regina administration, faculty, staff, and the student body before I relinquish my position for the president of the 2016-2017 term. As outgoing president of the Student Government Association, I would like to thank you all for the opportunity to serve our community this last year. This has been a particularly difficult year for the Student Government Association, but our dedication to the student body has and will always remain unfaltering. I took an oath to faithfully serve this community during convocation in September, and have done so to the best of my ability. I began this year eager to engage the role of vice president in ways it hadn't been before. I was then called to fulfill my duties as president when former President Adriano Cirioli resigned from office. Though I was reluctant about the challenges that I knew awaited me, my commitment to this community kept me motivated to carry this term to its end. I hope that these efforts were not done in vain and that I have represented your voice as well. While president of the Student Government Association, I considered the ways I would want SGA to function for the rest of this term. With the controversy surrounding this organization, I felt it was only right to use SGA as a platform to engage all students, faculty, and staff in conversations that were long overdue. As president, I began and collaborated on several initiatives to address social justice issues on our campus. Though the former president of this administration assembled them, I encouraged action in the diversity and environmental committees, pushing them to tackle the critical concerns of the Sisters of Mercy in our everyday functions here at Salve. Bills for a more diverse curriculum and gender-neutral bathrooms were ratified through the Senate with the aim of making Salve a more inclusive community. Panel discussions engaging student voices and current events were collaborations the Student Government Association participated in with administrative offices and student organizations. I also consider the ways in which the Student Government Association could become a more transparent organization, as this was one of the most voiced concerns from the student body upon the resignation of our former president. In response, the Student Government Association has created the mid-year report detailing all the projects SGA has completed within the fall semester. The mid-year report will be expanded to include projects from the spring semester to produce the end-of-the-year report, which will be published in the beginning of May. The Student Government Association has continued to welcome all constituents into our meetings that are and have always been open to the public. Social media campaigns and constituent emails aim to promote the activities of other clubs and organizations, as well as show the different discussions being held in SGA. The Student Government Association also represented student voices in submitting recommendations for how to operationalize the various strategic planning initiatives, a collaboration that directly affects the future of the Salve student experience. Furthermore, the Student Government Association held a live debate for presidential and vice presidential candidates, an event that has not been done in 7 years. All of these initiatives were taken on by my administration in the hope to push Salve in a positive direction. The Student Government Association in this last year has directly considered all the voiced concerns of our constituents, faculty, staff, and administration, and has worked tirelessly to embody them in our actions. In leaving this office, the current and the future state of the Salve community have been at the forefront of my thoughts. The conversations regarding race, identity, and Salve's role in these conversations were discussions long overdue. I hope that they will continue and prompt positive changes on this campus. As president of the student body and upperclassman at this university, and at foremost, a female student of color, I have experienced the different facets of Salve in ways that some may never experience. This last year has pushed me to address Salve's concerns, both voiced and unvoiced, through activism. Yet in these different initiatives, I am most concerned with the state of the student body as I see a lack of empathy and a lack of activism. Hence, my only wish in leaving the Student Government Association is that the student body find the passion that drives them as individuals. Furthermore, I ask that you engage your student organizations and the administration of this university in the new projects that we have all contributed to within the last year. I ask that you not only use your voice for the things that matter most to the student experience, but that you also hold the Salve administration, faculty, staff, and student government accountable for the ways that their actions affect what occurs on this campus. Though it was negative attention that prompted me to this position, I am most appreciative for the wonderful things that have come from my term as president of the Student Government Association. I sincerely thank you all for this opportunity and the many ways that you have pushed me to become a better leader. It has been a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I will always be thankful for. Thank you.